Coin Jackpot. Today, we are going to show you a hidden treasure of the USA and those old coins whose value is more than $200,000 to $2 million. And the reason is their minting errors. If you have these old coins, their real value could be as high as $2 million. The US government is going to ban them in the future. And collectors are searching for them like crazy. Check your pocket and your old coin jars. If you have these old US coins, you may be able to sell them for $2 million. The reason they are worth so much is because of their minting errors. Now, let's get into the video and show you the minting errors that make these coins worth $2 million. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most legendary and most wanted coins in American history, the old United States $1 1922. Coin, also known as the peace dollar. This is not just a silver coin. This is a symbol of history, hope, survival, and hidden fortune. And for many collectors, this coin has changed lives forever because some versions are worth big money. And the good news is, many people still have no idea what they're holding. The peace dollar was born after World War I, during a time when America wanted to celebrate peace, strength, and a new future. The United States Mint decided to create a new silver dollar that would represent peace instead of war. And in 1921, the first peace dollar was introduced. But it was in 1922 that mass production truly began making this year extremely important in coin collecting history. At first glance, the 1922 $1 coin may look common. Many people think it is just an old silver dollar with average value. But that is where most people make a big mistake, because hidden inside this year are rare varieties, high-grade coins and mint errors that can be worth thousands, and in some cases tens of thousands of dollars. The obverse side of the coin features Lady Liberty with a radiant crown her face, calm. Confident and hopeful, the word Liberty is boldly displayed above her head, and the year 1922 is clearly visible below her neck. On the reverse side, we see a powerful bald eagle resting on a rock, holding an olive branch symbolizing peace with the word peace written clearly below the eagle. This design alone makes the coin iconic and highly collectible. The 1922 peace dollar was minted in 3 locations, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, and each mint tells a different story. The Philadelphia Mint produced the highest number of coins, which makes most of those examples more common. However, condition is everything. In a high grade, Philadelphia coin can still be worth serious money. The Denver Mint produced fewer coins. These are marked with a small d on the reverse side, just below the word 1. Collectors love Denver Mint coins because they are often found with stronger details and better strikes when preserved well. A 1922 D peace dollar in mint state condition can easily sell for thousands of dollars at auction. Then comes the San Francisco Mint marked with an S. These coins are known for weaker strikes and lower quality production, which makes high-grade examples extremely rare and extremely valuable. A 1922 S peace dollar in excellent condition is one of the most wanted coins among serious collectors today. One of the biggest reasons this coin can be worth big money is its silver content. The peace dollar is made of 90% silver and 10% copper, which means even in poor condition it still has strong intrinsic value, but collectors do not stop there. They chase rarity condition and historical importance. Now, here's where things get exciting. Some 1922. Peace dollars were struck with errors, and these errors can turn a normal-looking coin into a hidden treasure. Mint errors, like double dies off center strikes, weak relief details, and die cracks are highly desirable in the collector market, and prices can skyrocket when these errors are authenticated. Another major value factor is the relief type. Early 1922 coins were struck in high relief, which caused production problems. Later, the mint switched to a lower relief design, high relief 1922. Peace dollars are rare and extremely valuable. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for these early strikes because they represent the original artistic vision of the coin. Condition plays a massive role in value. A worn coin with heavy scratches may only be worth its silver value, but a coin graded MS, 65, or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, can sell for astonishing prices. Some examples have sold for over $20,000 depending on mint mark and strike quality. Many people ask, why is the 1922 peace dollar so special? Compared to other years, the answer is simple. It represents the first full year of peace dollar production and the transition of American coinage into a new era. It is historically important visually, stunning and widely collected, which creates strong demand year after year. The good news for coin collectors and everyday people is that these coins were widely circulated and many were saved by families during hard times, like the Great Depression. Some are still sitting in old boxes, drawers, safes, and inherited collections waiting to be rediscovered. All it takes is knowledge and careful inspection. If you find a 1922 $1 coin, the first thing you should do is never clean it. Cleaning a coin can destroy its value instantly. Even light cleaning can reduce collector interest by thousands of dollars. Always keep the coin in its original condition and store it safely. Next, check the mint mark. Look closely at the reverse side near the bottom. If you see a D or an S, you may be holding something special. Then examine the details of Liberty hair, the eagle feathers, and the overall sharpness. The stronger the details, the higher the potential value. Weight and sound also matter. Genuine piece. Dollars have a distinct silver ring when gently tapped, and they weigh about 26.7 grams. But do not use harsh tests or damage the coin if you are unsure. Take it to a professional coin dealer or grading service. Collectors all over the world are actively searching for high-quality 1922 peace dollars auctions. Online platforms and coin shows regularly feature bidding wars for top examples, and prices continue to rise as more collectors enter the market and available supply decreases. This coin is not just about money. It is about owning a piece of American history. It tells a story of hope after war, economic change, and artistic beauty. That story is what makes collectors emotionally connected and willing to pay premium prices. For new collectors, this coin is a perfect starting point because it is recognizable, affordable in lower grades, and has huge upside potential for experienced collectors. It is a key part of any serious silver dollar collection. As silver prices increase and historical coins gain more attention, the 1922 peace dollar continues to shine stronger every year. Experts believe that high-grade and rare variety examples will only become more valuable over time, making this coin a smart long-term collectible. So if you or your family own old coins, take another look. That old $1 coin might not be ordinary at all. It could be a hidden treasure worth big money and a powerful connection to American history. This is why the 1922 United States $1 peace dollar remains one of the most wanted coins in American history, and why coin collectors around the world never stop searching for it. If you enjoyed this deep dive into valuable American coins, make sure to support the channel, share this knowledge, and keep learning, because the next big discovery could be sitting right in your hands. Imagine holding in your hand a piece of history minted over a century ago in a time when America was growing rapidly and its economy was transforming into a modern powerhouse. The 1908 half dollar is not just silver, it is a tangible connection to the past, a reminder of the artistry, craftsmanship, and vision of early 20th century America. The 1908 half dollar comes primarily in two designs, the Barber half dollar and the Walking Liberty half dollar. Though the Barber design was nearing the end of its era, it still holds incredible value among collectors. Today, we focus on the 1908 Barber half dollar a coin that represents the pinnacle of coin collecting excitement. The Barber half dollar was designed by Charles E. Barber, the chief engraver of the United States Mint from 1879 until 1917. Barber's design reflects a classical approach, with liberty depicted in a capped and laurel wreath adorned portrait. The reverse features a heraldic eagle clutching arrows and an olive branch, a symbol of America's readiness for war but desire for peace. Collectors are drawn to this coin not only for its silver content, but for its historical significance and rarity. The 1908 Barber half dollar was minted in Philadelphia and Denver, with the Denver Mint producing far fewer coins. This scarcity contributes to the coin's high value today. In 1908, America was a nation on the brink of tremendous change. Theodore Roosevelt had recently concluded his presidency, and William Howard Taft would take office. Later, the economy would expand and new industries would flourish. The Barber half dollar was in circulation during these transformative years, making it a silent witness to history. For collectors, every detail matters. The mint mark is a key factor. Philadelphia coins carry no mint mark, while Denver coins are marked with a D. A Denver 1908 Barber half dollar in good condition can fetch several $1,000s, and in pristine, uncirculated condition, the value can reach tens of thousands. This makes the Denver 1908 Barber half dollar one of the most desired coins among collectors worldwide. The condition of the coin is critical. Collectors categorize coins using the Sheldon scale from poor to mint state. Coins showing original luster, minimal wear, and sharp details are worth exponentially more than circulated coins. Every scratch, every mark, every toning pattern affects the coin's value. Even coins with slight imperfections can still be valuable if they are rare. One of the most exciting aspects for collectors is the thrill of discovery. Imagine searching through boxes of coins at estate sales or old bankrolls and suddenly finding a 1908 Barber half dollar in remarkable condition. Such moments are rare, but when they happen, they are unforgettable. Auction houses have reported incredible sales of 1908 half dollars. One notable sale of a Denver 1908 Barber half dollar in uncirculated condition fetched an extraordinary price exceeding $50,000. Other coins, in slightly lower grades, still command prices well above $10,000. This is good news for collectors who are seeking investment-grade coins or simply want to own a piece of American history. Collectors also seek coins with unique attributes. Errors and varieties increase the allure. Some 1908 Barber half dollars may have doubled, dies, or unusual minting characteristics. These coins are even rarer and can fetch premium prices at auctions worldwide. The excitement of finding such a coin is unparalleled and often becomes the highlight of a collector's career. The United States Mint played a vital role in producing these coins. Philadelphia, Denver, and later San Francisco mints followed strict standards to ensure consistency and quality. Yet, no matter how careful the mint was, some coins came out with slight differences in weight strike or finish. These nuances are what make numismatics so fascinating and why collectors study every detail meticulously. For young collectors entering the world of numismatics, the 1908 Barber half dollar is an ideal starting point. It teaches the importance of grading rarity provenance and historical context. Collectors learn to read mint marks, examine strike quality, and understand market trends. All these skills become invaluable in the pursuit of rarer and more valuable coins. When assessing a 1908 half dollar, one must pay attention to the edges. The reeded edge must be examined for wear. Any signs of cleaning can drastically reduce the value. Original toning often adds aesthetic appeal, and collectors prize coins with natural hues ranging from golden brown to soft gray. The market for these coins has grown globally. Coins once sought primarily by American collectors are now desired by enthusiasts from Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. This international demand has increased prices and made the 1908 Barber half dollar a true investment as well as a collectible. From its introduction in 1892 to its last minting in 1915, the Barber half dollar remained a favorite for collectors. The 1908 coin is particularly significant because it represents the final years of Barber's design before the transition to the Walking Liberty. Half dollar, a design considered one of the most beautiful coins ever produced in the United States. Investors looking for long-term value often choose coins like the 1908 Barber half dollar because their rarity is guaranteed. Historical coins do not increase in quantity over time. They survive based on the care previous owners have taken to preserve them. Each coin that reaches the modern market is a treasure. Many collectors display their coins in albums or frames, preserving them from handling and environmental damage. Others keep them in specialized capsules that prevent tarnish and scratches. Displaying coins allows collectors to share their passion and educate others about American history. To truly appreciate the 1908 half dollar, we must step back and look at the world in which it was minted. The early 1900s were a period of transformation. In the United States, industrialization was booming and cities were expanding rapidly. Railroads connected distant towns and factories produced goods at an unprecedented scale. Meanwhile, the nation's economy was anchored by the gold standard, and silver coins like the half dollar played an essential role in everyday commerce. Every 1908 half dollar carried value beyond its metal. It was used to buy groceries, pay for transportation, and even as a form of savings for families. At a time when coins circulated widely, the craftsmanship of the barber design stood out. It reflected a sense of pride in American artistry and symbolized stability in a rapidly changing world. Collectors are fascinated not only by the coin's rarity, but by its artistry. The obverse, with Liberty's laurel-crowned portrait, showcases detailed hair strands and a carefully engraved cap. The reverse eagle has meticulously designed feathers, arrows, and an olive branch that reflect both strength and peace. Observing these details under magnification reveals the skill of Charles Barber and the precision of the minting process. For collectors, each 1908 half dollar tells a story of passion, dedication, and discovery. Take the story of James, a lifelong numismatist from New York who spent years searching for a Denver 1908 half dollar. After countless coin rolls and estate sales, he finally found one in remarkable condition. The thrill of holding the coin, knowing it had survived over a century of history, is something he describes as unforgettable. Auction houses play a crucial role in the modern collector market. For 1908 half dollars, major sales have made headlines worldwide. A Denver 1908 Barber half dollar in uncirculated condition recently sold for more than $50,000, while Philadelphia 1908 coins in similar grades fetched tens of thousands. Even coins in circulated condition can command several $1,000s. Auctioneers note that buyers are often international investors seeking coins with historical significance and potential long-term value. These sales demonstrate not only the rarity, but the enduring demand for 1908 half dollars. Top the most valuable USA Old 1794 flowing hair, half dollar coins worth big money and good news for coin collectors. Most wanted coin in American history. Welcome back to the channel, coin lovers and history hunters. Today we are diving deep into one of the most legendary and most valuable coins ever produced by the United States. Mint, the 1794 flowing hair half dollar. This is not just a coin. This is a piece of American birth history, a coin that witnessed the very beginning of the United States financial system, and a coin that today can be worth life-changing money for collectors. When we talk about the most wanted American coins ever, the 1794 flowing hair half dollar always sits at the top of the list. This coin was struck at a time when the United States was still finding its identity freshly independent and building trust in its own money system. The flowing hair design represents freedom, youth, and the early dream of America. The year 1794 is extremely important in U.S. coin history. This was the first year half dollars were officially struck by the United States. Mint located in Philadelphia. At that time, the mint was still experimenting with designs, metal quality, and striking techniques, which makes every surviving 1794 half dollar unique and full of character. The obverse of the coin shows Lady Liberty with long flowing hair, loose and natural, symbolizing freedom and independence. There is no crown, no strict order, just liberty as the Founding Fathers imagined it. Surrounding Liberty are stars representing the original states, and the date 1794 proudly displayed, making it one of the earliest dated silver coins of the nation. On the reverse side, we see a small, delicate eagle standing on a rock, surrounded by a wreath. This early eagle design looks fragile compared to later bull designs, and that is exactly why collectors love it. It reflects a young nation still growing, still learning, still vulnerable, but full of promise. Only a very small number of 1794 flowing hair half dollars were minted. Estimates suggest around 23,000 pieces were struck, but survival rates are extremely low. Today, experts believe fewer than 300 examples exist in all conditions. Combined, many are damaged. Worn or cleaned, making high-grade originals unbelievably rare. Condition is everything. When it comes to value, even heavily worn examples of this coin can sell for massive amounts of money. A low-grade example can easily sell for over $100,000 just because of its rarity and historical importance. Mid-grade examples can reach several $100,000, and high-grade pieces can cross into the millions. One of the most famous 1794 flowing hair half dollars ever sold reached over $1 million at auction. This shocked the coin world and proved once again that early American coins are among the most powerful investments in the numismatic market. Serious collectors compete fiercely for these pieces, because owning one means owning a piece of the very first chapter of American money. The striking quality of 1794 half dollars varies greatly. Some coins show weak strikes, especially on the eagle and liberty hair, due to minting limitations. Of the time, planchets were often uneven and silver purity varied, making each coin slightly different. No two examples are exactly the same, and that uniqueness adds to their charm and value. Another factor that increases the value is originality. Coins that have not been cleaned, altered, or damaged are extremely rare. Most surviving pieces show some form of old cleaning which lowers value significantly. Untouched, natural toned examples are the true treasures of the numismatic world. Collectors around the world dream of finding one of these coins hidden in old collections, estates, or family inheritances sometimes. People do not even realize what they have because early U.S. silver can look similar to later coins. This is why education is so important. If you ever see a very old, worn half dollar dated 1794, do not clean it. Do not sell it cheaply. Get it authenticated immediately. Authentication and grading by professional services like PCGS or NGC is critical. These companies verify authenticity assigned grades. Companies verify authenticity assigned grades and protect the coin in sealed holders, which dramatically increases market confidence and value. A genuine graded 1794 flowing hair half dollar becomes a global auction level collectible. There are also different die varieties of the 1794 half dollar. Some are rarer than others. Specialists study small differences in stars, lettering, and eagle details. Certain varieties command even higher premiums, especially among advanced collectors who chase specific die pairings. The historical context behind this coin makes it even more desirable. In 1794, the U.S. economy was fragile, paper money was not trusted, and silver coins were essential for trade. The flowing hair half dollar helped establish trust in federal coinage and played a key role in everyday commerce during America's early years. Good news for coin collectors is that demand for early U.S. coins continues to rise. Wealthy collectors, museums, and investors are constantly entering the market. Supply, however, will never increase because these coins are no longer being made, and many are already locked away in long-term collections. This imbalance drives prices higher year after year. Another exciting factor is the global interest. International collectors from Europe, Asia, and the Middle East are now actively bidding on early American coins. They see them as safe historical assets and symbols of a powerful nation. Early U.S. silver is no longer just an American hobby. It is a worldwide collectible market. If you are a beginner collector, you may think owning a 1794 flowing hair half dollar is impossible. But remember, not everyone buys the highest grade examples. Some collectors start with lower grade pieces or study varieties, photographs, and auction records. Knowledge itself is a form of collecting and prepares you for future opportunities. There have been stories of incredible discoveries, old coins found in drawers, old family boxes, and estate sales, sometimes mixed with common coins. These discoveries are rare, but they do happen. And every collector dreams of that moment. The key is knowing what to look for. Date, design, weight, and edge lettering all help identify genuine early half dollars. The edge of the 1794's flowing hair. Half dollar features lettering reading 50 cents or half a dollar. Depending on variety, this edge lettering was added to prevent clipping and fraud. Another fascinating detail that shows how advanced early minting ideas were even with limited technology. As the years go by, fewer of these coins appear at public auction. When one does, the entire coin world watches bidding wars erupt. Prices climb rapidly and records are often broken. Each sale reinforces the legendary status of the 1794 flowing hair half dollar as one of the most important coins ever struck. For investors, this coin represents stability, history, and prestige. Unlike modern investments, this coin has survived wars, depressions, and centuries of change. Its value is backed by rarity, demand, and historical significance, making it one of the strongest long-term collectibles in existence. For collectors, it represents the ultimate achievement. Owning this coin is like reaching the summit of American numismatics. Very few will ever hold one in their hands, and those who do become part of a very exclusive club. In conclusion, the 1794 flowing hair half dollar is not just worth big money. It is priceless in terms of history, culture, and national identity. It is truly one of the most wanted coins in American history, and good news for collectors is that interest in this legendary piece continues to grow. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the greatest American coins, ever make sure to subscribe, and share this video with fellow coin lovers. Let us know in the comments which early US coin you want us to cover next. And remember, never clean old coins. You might be holding a fortune without knowing it.